And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you. Harlingen, Texas tonight, where we kick off the 7-on-7 leagues. In Harlingen, Texas, where 16 teams converge for the next few weeks right here on these fields. And thanks again for joining us for our broadcast. We'll have a couple of games coming your way tonight, including our first game out of the gate, which will be San Benito taking on Raymondville. The San Benito Greyhounds a year ago in the regular season advanced to the third round of the playoffs. They're replacing a lot of guys, so they're going to be seeing some new faces out here, and this is some of the fans' first chance to see some of the players that'll be playing under the lights when it comes to Friday nights in late August into September through the 2018 football season. Again, this is San Benito. They're going to take on Raymondville. We'll have the opening possession, 20-minute halves, 10-minute halftime, and game one of the Harlingen 7-on-7 League comes your way after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Welcome back here to Harlingen, Texas on a Tuesday night, and thanks again for watching here for RioSportsLive.com. Emilio Flores on the camera. We got him in a precarious spot over here. It's outside the end zone, but there's a big trench that's dug in front of him, and then there's direct sunlight that's going to be in his way a little bit later on. San Benito Greyhounds will have the football first on the opening possession, and on defense will be the Raymondville Bearcats. Quarterback for the Greyhounds tonight is Jacob Cavazos. He'll get things started. We'll probably see a little bit of Brandon Valdez before this is said and done. And I'll get you up to speed on some of the other names of some of the players you'll see. First play of the game, and that's a completed pass for the Greyhounds, and they'll move downfield. Completed pass to Brandon Valdez. Valdez probably going to be the starting running back this season for the Greyhounds. At least that's on paper what they'll be doing. Second down for the Greyhounds of San Benito. And they'll look to throw it on the right-hand side. That's an incompleted pass, and it brings up a third down situation for the Greyhounds. There are first downs in 7-on-7. Obviously, there's no special teams. There'll be no kicking involved whatsoever, so no punts. So you got to get a first down on this play or turn the ball over. Greyhounds complete the pass. No, it's incomplete. Tipped out of the receiver's hands at the last second. And so now the Greyhounds will have to give the ball over to the Raymondville Bearcats. So a stop for Raymondville on the first possession of this football game, and that means the Bearcats offense will stroll onto the field. We'll get you some names on the Bearcats on the fly, and there goes some fans crossing through the end zone. That's all right. We'll get some 15 seconds of fame, if nothing else. For the Raymondville Bearcats, they'll start things off. Their center is Gene Reyes. He'll be snapping the ball. First down for Raymondville, scoreless ball game here in 7-on-7 action. Quick pass, that's completed. For the Bearcats, reeling that pass in is James Anderson. And so the Bearcats have a completed pass on their first opportunity here. Second down play, it's second and short for the Bearcats. And again, you can get a first down. You also can get penalized, which will happen right there as the Bearcats jump off center on that play. Next play for the Bearcats, and this time they'll look down the left-hand side. Another completed pass in the direction of Anderson. And James Anderson is the hot receiver out of the gate, but that's not enough for a first down for the Bearcats. And they'll turn it over to the San Benito Greyhounds. Greyhounds offense back on the field in a hurry. didn't produce any points. They've already been in tournament action this year in 7-on-7. They went to Dallas and competed heavily there. Didn't qualify in their qualifying tournament. There's a completed pass for the Greyhounds. Brings up second down and short. Out of a quick snap. Greyhounds now looking. Nice pass again. Pitch and catch. Receiving the ball is Tony Torres. Torres with the catch. Again, the quarterback is Jacob Cavazos. As the Greyhounds of San Benito are trying to move the ball downfield, put the first points of the game on the board in the category of the Greyhounds. After a pump fake, ball behind the secondary, incomplete pass. Ismael Silva was the receiver that time. And the Greyhounds turn it over on downs yet again. Raymondville gets it after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Time to worry. We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Back here in Harlingen, Texas, thanks again for joining us. Bearcats with the ball, their second possession of the game. And there's an interception for the Greyhounds over on the left-hand side. And if that'll stand, Greyhounds defense gets the pick. And that will count. A.J. Garcia, one of the linebackers for the Greyhounds, picks that off. And so a defensive stand, and he runs it into the end zone for the 6 points. And the Greyhounds go up 6-0. Extra point here in 7-on-7. You can go for a 2-point conversion or a 1. Greyhounds line up for a 1-point conversion. Cavazos, the quarterback. Man in motion. Rolls out, looking as time, and that's going to be caught for the 2-point conversion. Then they blow it dead. 4 seconds on the play, so it's not good. 6 points for the Greyhounds thanks to the defense. Raymondville's offense takes over after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
There's nothing more personal than a homemade quilt, and at GOB Quilts on 102 South 3rd Street in Harlingen, they have everything for a quilter's dreams. Fabrics, tools, threads, and everything else needed for the smallest quilts to the most elaborate imagined. GOB Quilts is a unique source, and it's well worth a stop as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Back here for the Raymondville Bearcats. Their offense back on the field, trying now to answer the points put on the board by the San Benito Greyhounds. On an interception, return for a touchdown. Jacob Posas is the quarterback. Wears number 9 for the Bearcats. And before the first pass play is another possession here for the Bearcats. And that'll result in a turnover that gives the ball back to San Benito. Just like that. So the Greyhounds now seizing control of this game. Up 6-0 after the defensive pick. And now back on the offense they go. Cavazos looks from a deep route. Crossing pattern, completed pass, even yards after the catch, which on 7-on-7 is a rare opportunity. But showing a little speed after the catch is Frankie Garcia, one of the receivers for the Greyhounds. So Garcia on a crossing route gains positive yardage. Another first down. Cavazos looks to throw again. Looking over the middle of the field. In traffic, tipped and incomplete. Stepping in was Jacob Posas for Raymondville, and he nearly got his hands on that for the pick. Brings up second down for the Greyhounds. Again, you go 3 downs, move the chains, or you're off the field on these drives. A short pass, that's completed. That's to Tony Torres for the Greyhounds, and they're going to eyeball that and set him down for third down. Now, they need a couple of yards to get a first down here for the Greyhounds. Jacob Cavazos takes the snap. Looking, goes for it all in the end zone. Got a man caught for a touchdown for the Greyhounds as Juan Constante brings it in for the score, and the Greyhounds go up 12-0. The defense scored the first points. The offense puts 6 on the board, and they'll go for a 2-point conversion in a hurry. Cavazos rolls right-hand side, looking all the way to the right corner. That's going to be caught and good for the two-point conversion. Juan Constante, the guy that caught the touchdown, gets the two-point conversion. Back after this, Raymondville gets the ball. They're down 14-0 on RealSportsLive.com.
Frank's Collection Record Shop has a collection of vinyl records that rivals anyone, anywhere. Located in the back of the Antique Emporium on 123rd East Jackson Street, Frank's Record Shop has been delivering the best sounds from any age or style throughout the years. Records, coins, and more. It's Frank's Record Shop when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Back here in Harlingen, Texas, and the Raymondville Bearcats offense back on the field, and they'll try to mount something now, down 14-0, looking for a ball down the sideline, and that's overthrown, incomplete. Over there in the direction for a deep ball, coverage over there by the San Benito Hounds. Daniel Garcia down there in coverage. That was number 17 for Raymondville, which Emilio did not write down a number 17, my friend, so I'll get his name perhaps at halftime. Second down coming up for the Bearcats. Greyhound defense has already produced points here in 7-on-7 with a pick 6 on the second possession for the Bearcats. Our next game, Rio Hondo takes on Lyford. That's after this one. Scheduled start at 8 o'clock. Incomplete pass for the Bearcats, and they're quickly facing 3rd and 10. And are in jeopardy of turning it over again to the Greyhounds of San Benito. On the far field, the Ferry is taking on Harlingen. If I had a second crew, I've got a second crew's equipment. If I had a second crew, I'd have them down there covering that game tonight. If I had a third crew, not equipment, crew, I'd have them over on Field C covering that game as well. Last chance here for the Bearcats, needing 10 yards, looking for a bunch more, and they get it on a completed pass down the right-hand side. Good patience that time inside the 4-second realm, and the Bearcats with a big first down. And I'm going to throw something at Emilio because he didn't get number 17's name. First down for the Bearcats. They convert on a big third down play. Pozas, the quarterback, looking right-hand side with a pump fake. Now he's in trouble. That's a 4-second count. Brings up second down. Second down for the Bearcats. I'll try to keep this scoreboard for you. I got the score up there, but we'll keep the other stuff going as well. Pozas and the Bearcats, after giving up 14 consecutive points, trying to get something on the board. This is their best drive of the game here in the first half. Pozas looks to throw the ball right side. That's going to be a diving attempt, but incomplete pass. Brings up third down. And 10 for the Bearcats. They can still get a first down without getting in the end zone. Can the Bearcats here on this possession? Actually, they can't, so they've got to get in the end zone. The official is standing just inside the 10-yard marker. So this, in essence, is the goal-to-go situation for the Bearcats of Raymondville. Looking to throw, still looking, and in the end zone, that ball's tipped away, incomplete. And because they're inside the 10-yard mark, thought they may give the Bearcats a fourth down play. And they will. So you get 4 downs inside this 10-yard mark. Otherwise, it's 3, and you have to turn it over. So the Bearcats of Raymondville will looking to put some points on the board here. Pozas now has to get this one in the end zone. Bearcats drift back defensively a little bit, or the Greyhounds do. There's a pass in the end zone, and that's going to be picked off. Another pick for the defense. Now a lob back, and they'll continue to run the ball forward. They may get 6 points out of this. Nope. There's a block back there, and they will not allow a block, so that return goes for nil. Greyhounds, though, defense gets a pick. We'll be back as their offense hits the field after this on Real Sports Live.
And what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Welcome back here, and the Greyhounds of San Benito have the football. We're in the first half. Greyhounds moving the ball yet again. Cavazos and company looking for more points. Nothing doing. Cavazos has to hang on to that, and the 4-second count is in play. Second down coming up for San Benito. Greyhounds defense scored first on an interception. They missed the extra point. Then the offense scored. Got a 2-point conversion for the 14-0 lead. Cavazos again sees great coverage downfield by the Raymondville Bearcats. And Cavazos a little frustrated that time at some of his receivers. Now a third down play coming up for San Benito. Cavazos sets him down yet again. Rolls right side this time, looking. And that's going to be caught down the right side. That's enough for a first down on the far side of the field for the Greyhounds of San Benito. Cavazos rolling right, waiting for the receiver to clear. First and goal for the Greyhounds. Cavazos looking again for the middle of the field. Nothing develops. Second down coming up. In 7-on-7, if you're just watching for a first time, there's no contact. There's no blocking. And a quarterback, there's no rushing the quarterback. The quarterback has to deliver a pass within 4 seconds after the center puts it into play. Cavazos again looking. This time, corner of the end zone. Overthrows his man, intended over there for Frankie Garcia. And it brings up third and goal. Garcia with the catch on that earlier pass in this drive. 20-minute running halves. They'll go a 10-minute halftime. Cavazos looks to throw again for the Greyhounds. Looking for 6, and he doesn't get it. Incompleted pass. Looking for Juan Constante. Fourth down for the Greyhounds of San Benito. Kind of peeking down there, that Harlingen game. Tell you a little bit about them here in a bit. Cavazos looks to throw again on fourth down. Needs the end zone, and he gets it with a diving catch. Touchdown, Ismael Silva. And the Greyhounds go up 20-0. Silva in traffic, and that was a rifling pass by Jacob Cavazos for the 6 points. And now for the 1-point conversion, Greyhounds won't convert. They get 6 more on the board. We're still in the first half. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Looking for a special style and a perfect outfit for any day, any place? Then walk through the doors at Quell Boutique and see a variety that takes you back in time right into the best of today. 112 East Jackson Street is home to a unique store loaded with an assortment of just about anything you can imagine. Clothes, accessories, and service with a smile. Quell Boutique and shop downtown Harlingen.
First down for the Raymondville Bearcats, and they complete the pass. Offense back on the field. Bearcats looking for some kind of production here in the first half to get on the scoreboard. They've been shut out thus far. The angle we had to set up here has got our camera at a bad spot with the sunshine where it's at on this field. Plazas looks to throw the ball, slings that in the direction, but incomplete. There's number 21 with no name. for the Raymondville Bearcats. Coming up, we'll have Rio Hondo taking on Lyford on this field. Bearcats of Raymondville looking for it all down in the corner of the end zone. That's up for grabs and incomplete. Receiver got tangled up down there. That's Anthony Nahara. But third down coming up for the Bearcats. Good crowd on hand here for 7-on-7 here at Harlingen. This is the start of a league play. The San Benito team will be taking on Harlingen next week at 8 o'clock. Meanwhile, Raymondville at 8 o'clock next week will take on Port Isabel. 16 teams in this league. This is varsity action. Raymondville Bearcats taking on San Benito. Bearcats looking for it all. Got a man down in the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. And how about the adjustment by James Anderson? Anderson knew he had the receiver, the secondary beat. Waited for the ball, made the adjustment, and makes the catch for the 6. Extra point coming up for the Bearcats of Raymondville. Looking for the 1-point conversion. Looking, passing, and that is no good. So Raymondville on the scoreboard. San Benito leads this one 20-6. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Back here, thanks again for joining us. And the San Benito Greyhounds go for a big pass play on first down and complete it. And now we're set up first and goal against the Raymondville Bearcats. I wish that sun would go down behind something. So does Emilio. He's trying to figure out how to zoom in and focus in on this play. Greyhounds complete the pass. That's another score. 6 more for the Greyhounds. Tony Torres with the reception. Makes it a 26-6 game. 2-play drive for San Benito. They're back on top by 20. And now looking for the extra point. Jacob Cavazzo is your quarterback. Thanks again for just joining us here on RealSportsLive.com for coverage of 7-on-7 football in the Harlingen League. Extra point for the Greyhounds. Cavazos looks, hesitates, gets the job done. Completed pass to Juan Constante. Greyhounds go up 27-6. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
A-Plus Uniforms has just what you need for a professional look with quality and a personal touch that will take care of what you need. A uniform is a tool of many professionals, and at A-Plus they have the variety of choices to set you in motion today. All at an affordable cost and a convenience of a local business. 109 North 3rd Street is A-Plus Uniforms when you shop downtown Harlingen.
And now the Bearcats are looking to respond to that, and there's a pick. Intercepted pass by A.J. Garcia for the Greyhounds. 3rd pick of the game for the secondary of San Benito. And their offense is right back on the field in a hurry. Already having put up 27 points here in the first half, Greyhounds looking to get some more before the half comes to an end. Cavazzo's out of a shotgun formation. They've went with a deep ball before. This time he'll hang on to it in a 4-second count. Brings up second down for the Greyhounds. Billy Watson in the house. I see him walking down the midfield area. See what kind of pictures he can score for Real Sports and have those posted up as well. Greyhounds will turn that over on downs. They send both teams to the sideline, which is kind of odd here in 7-on-7. We've reached halftime with a halftime score 27-6. San Benito on top. We'll take a break. This is RioSportsLive.com.
The reason we made this quesadillas Tres Marias is because there's a little village in Mexico that it's really popular and it's known for its quesadillas. You're gonna come to my kitchen and you're gonna see that we have no cans. Everything is fresh. We use achote. We do the mole ourselves. We have 3 types of quesadillas. One is flour tortilla. We have nixtamal made handmade tortilla, and our specialty, which are the fried tortillas. That's the concept we bring to the north of Mexico and south of Texas. For me, this is not only a business, it's my house, it's my career, it's my family, it's my friends that come here. Brownsville, it's a gentle city, a kind city. I invite you to come discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
At the age of 22, I decided that I wanted to join the military. Once that was finished, I wanted to go and, exercise my mind and get an education.
I wanted to do something positive for my children, to provide for them financially, and I wanted to give back to the community.
My parents were here going to school back when I was a kid, so honestly, it was just a natural choice.
I don't have to leave to a bigger university. I can do it here in my hometown at my community college.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, I'm Joe Bowling with you. We're at halftime between San Benito and Raymondville. Our thanks again to the two teams for assisting us in getting some of the rosters put together here in the first game of the Harlingen Leagues on the first day. These leagues will take place in the next couple of weeks and lead up into an eventual tournament which will decide a champion here of this league. Raymondville over there talking things over. They trail 27-6. Fans, as I talk about additional broadcasts coming up and the ability to cover other games and other sports such as this one, I could be down on the other field covering Harlingen taking on the Feria. I could be over covering Port Isabel at the same time. I've got the systems. It's the personnel. I've got the personnel that are willing to do the games. And now as you see the commercials running, this is the magic. Advertisers, I need you to kick in and start putting your product and your services out here for fans to be able to see and take advantage of what your offers are. And then, of course, that allows us the funding to move forward into covering more and more. I could cover more than you could ever dream right now on RioSportsLive.com. Take a break, let you hear a little bit about that. You'll see a play that came earlier this year on Rio Sports. We're at halftime, San Benito and Raymondville. This is 7-on-7 coverage from Harlingen on RioSportsLive.com. Guard the inbound play. A lot for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win! And a win! Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not? Perez finishes the game with 23 points. Wow. It's a buzzer beater with a half a second to go. The shot counts. The Warriors win, and they're making it to the regional finals. Wow. Fans, it's Joe Bowling here with Rio Sports Live. Want to make sure you catch all the games right here on Rio Sports, and we're broadcasting on several platforms, on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, on Roku Television, on Apple TV, and on the website, RioSportsLive.com. It's all the sporting action you can ever want, and it's right here on Rio Sports.
Anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
At the age of 22, I decided that I wanted to.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and we resume play here with the San Benito Greyhounds taking on the Raymondville Bearcats. For the Bearcats, the Raymondville starts the second half down by the score of 27-6. The team had a couple of stops early on, but then the Greyhounds put it together. And we are back to live coverage. There's a pass incomplete by the Bearcats. Coming up next will be Rio Hondo taking on Lyford. Our thanks to the Harlingen League that put this together on putting these guys in uniforms, that at least we have some numbers. Now if we can get the assistance of coaches to help us get names attached to the numbers, wow, what a concept. We were here earlier and they just hadn't handed out the jerseys yet. San Benito kids were helping us in a big way. Players were giving us names on the fly. Pass completed by the Greyhounds as their offense now takes over. And they'll move the ball downfield. Their offenses look good. They went deep. They went over the middle. They went with crossing patterns. Shown a little bit of everything here. Jacob Cavazos at quarterback. Slings this one over, and that's an incomplete pass as Ismael Silva couldn't hang on. Second down coming up for the Greyhounds on this possession. In between games, we'll try to grab the rosters for the Rio Hondo and Lyford game. They give us a little bit of time in between these games, but really not much. Cavazos, the quarterback. Looking again for the Greyhounds. This time he goes for it all. He's got a man down there, and it's caught for a touchdown. He put a little extra air under it, and Brandon Valdez reels it in for the score. And the Greyhounds now go up 33-6. Valdez had to adjust on that. Again, it had plenty of air under it. Catches for the score. Greyhounds now going for the extra point. Single point here. We'll fix this camera angle, my friends, for our next game. No good on the extra point. Greyhounds lead 33-6. Bearcats take over after this on Rio Sports Live.
Fans, if you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Greyhounds are going to give another opportunity here for the extra point after the score. And that is no good. So it does stand at 33-6. Quick break. Back after this. Raymondville takes over. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Back here, Raymondville Bearcats with their hands on the football as they are going first down here against the San Benito team that's put up 33 points. Bearcats looking to put something together on the offense. They'll complete a pass. Set up second down and short. Guys still cutting across the end zone. See if we can halt that here in a bit. Second down coming up for the Bearcats of Raymondville. Quarterback is Jacob Pazas. Looks to sling it to the right side. Got a man. It's caught. That should be good enough for a first down for the Bearcats. Keep their offense on the field. Bearcats scored late in the first half. We're in this second half of play here. San Benito, though, on top of the comfortable lead, 33-6. Next up, Rio Hondo takes on Lyford on this field. There's a completed pass. That's Anthony Nahara with the catch. And some more fans. Get a little 15 seconds of fame on the camera. First down play for the Greyhounds as they'll take over. Already up 33-6. Cavazos stays in at quarterback. Rolls right side, throws right, now a lateral back. Again, there's no blocking involved, so it's rare that yards after the catch turn into something big. Greyhounds, though, do get the completion and then a little extra yards out of that, but not much. Enough for a first down, though. So a new set of downs here. Cavazos this time rolls left side, looks left, got a man, caught. Nice pitch and catch over there on that left-hand side between Cavazos and Frankie Garcia. And for San Benito, moving the ball again. This offense is clicking. They've looked good, real good at times. Cavazos this time looking right side all the way. Back corner, caught, touchdown, backpedaling into the end zone. For the Greyhounds is Juan Constante. Another 6 points, makes it 39-6. This Greyhound offense is clearly clicking here in this one. The extra point coming up for Cavazos. Next week, the Greyhounds take on the Harlingen Cardinals. That'll be over on Field C, which means we'll be in shade, facing away from the sun. We won't have to deal with the angles you're looking at right now. Pass play complete for the extra point. It's good for the Greyhounds. They go up 40-6. Back after this. This is RioSportsLive.com.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Back here, Raymondville with the ball, and there's a completed pass as James Anderson gets a catch from Jacob Pozas as we're in the second half. Raymondville next week will take on Port Isabel in an 8 o'clock game. Meanwhile, San Benito takes on Harlingen, as I said earlier, on this field, but on the opposite side of where we're coming from right here. Nice move after the catch by the Bearcats, but then nowhere to go. So a short completion, but it is enough for a first down for the Raymondville Bearcats, and they'll continue to maintain control of the ball on this possession. Down 40-6 as San Benito has controlled this one since the defense got the first points of the game on a pick six that came earlier. Harlingen taking on LaFeria. That's on field B. This is field A here. This was the closest one to power, so we elected to come here. It's no fun facing the sun. There's a completed pass. Little contact after the catch. But that'll stand as a completed pass for the Bearcats, and they'll move into first and goal situation for Jacob Posas and his receiving core. You talk to coaches in 7-on-7, some like it, some don't like it, some don't care. But in essence, it's at least getting some reps on the field for players. In this case, the Bearcats of Raymondville get a score, a touchdown in the right side, right into the sun. 6 points on the board for the Bearcats. As they score here in the second half. Extra point coming up for Raymondville. Pazas looks, has a man back there, out of the back of the end zone, no good on the extra point. Back after this, Greyhounds with the ball. This is RioSportsLive.com covering 7-on-7 football.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Back here after the Bearcats put points on the board, the San Benito Greyhounds back on the field. We're past the halfway mark here of the second half of play. Greyhounds cruising up 40-12. Jacob Cavazos stays in at quarterback, getting these reps in this varsity action. Looks for a ball downfield in the middle of the field. It's going to be caught. Nice catch by Ismael Silva, and that'll bring up 1st and goal for the Greyhounds, as Silva just had to run under that ball in the middle of the field. 1st and goal. Cavazos has him set, ready to go. Shifts the tailback to the left-hand side. Man in motion for the Greyhounds on this play. Cavazos looking right. Nice catch. Touchdown, Greyhounds. Reeling that one in is Tony Torres for another 6 points. Makes it 46-12. Pamela Cole says thanks. Well, thank you, fans, for watching. There are those out there, my friends, I assure you, who are going to try to replicate, duplicate, repeat what I'm doing. We appreciate those fans who understand what we've built here in a very short period of time. Pass play incomplete for the Greyhounds, but their offense looks good. They score 6 more. Back after this, Raymondville gets it again. This is RioSportsLive.com.
At the age of 22, I decided that I wanted to join the military. Once that was finished, I wanted to go and, exercise my mind and get an education.
I wanted to do something positive for my children, to provide for them financially, and I wanted to give back to the community.
My parents were here going to school back when I was a kid, so honestly, it was just a natural choice.
I don't have to leave to a bigger university. I can do it here in my hometown at my community college.
Raymondville with the ball, and Pazas at quarterback looking, has a man down there, and it's caught with a nice catch. Anderson got behind the secondary on that left-hand side as he beats Cito Munoz. And a big 1st down for the Raymondville Bearcats on a completion. Pazas saw Munoz break that pattern off and put that one right on the money, delivering that pass. Next play for the Bearcats. Flood the zone on the left-hand side. Another completed pass. And that's just outside the 10-yard mark, so it brings up 2nd down. Bearcats can still get a 1st down without getting in the end zone. On this play, that's completed. And that'll be just inside the 10-yard mark, so 1st and goal coming up for the Bearcats of Raymondville. Jacob Pazas now has 4 downs to work with from this situation. Gives the play out on the fly. And is set to go here on this 1st down play. For the Bearcats of Raymondville, Pazas rolls right, looking right the entire way, and overthrows his man, incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And why everybody's going right side on these passes, Emilio and I are both asking the same question. Why? It makes it real tough when you're trying to angle a camera against the sun from this angle. Pazas ready to go for the Bearcats. Looks right side again. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and goal to go for the Bearcats. Again, talking about the coach's perspective of 7-on-7. Some coaches like it. They like to run some different routes on the receiver quarterback. In this case, San Benito needing all the reps. Any rep they get is a positive when you're looking at replacing some of the skill players that graduated just a few days ago. Bearcats of Raymondville. Pazas in the middle. That's tipped away, incomplete at the last second. Defensively over there was Cito Munoz for the Greyhounds, and makes it 4th and goal. Other coaches use this 7-on-7 to really work on their secondary. They want to get their guys accustomed to flooded routes and crossing patterns and making adjustments on the fly. A lot of coaches wish there were more hand checking and some contact, but that's not allowed at the 7-on-7 that ends up competing at the state level. Now down in Brownsville, that league allows a little more contact with the receivers and the secondary. Ball in the end zone. That's caught, but that's a 4-second violation. And so the Bearcats, even though they complete that pass to Noe Zambrano, that won't count. And the Greyhounds of San Benito will take over. Bottom line is these guys are out here getting some reps in on the football field in competition, thanks to the Harlingen League, which this year has 16 teams involved. This is San Benito and Raymondville. Across the way, Harlingen taking on Lyford. Port Isabel taking on a Lyford JV squad over on the right-hand side in Field C. Greyhounds with the football. Cavazzo stays in at quarterback. Looks, finds a man. Easy pitch and catch there. Kyler Castelleja with the catch. Castelleja with the catch. And another quick pass play, right back. Same pitch and catch, same result. Castelleja with the catch. That gives a first down for the Greyhounds of San Benito. We're closing down the end of this second half. Greyhounds have looked impressive on this drive. Castelleja, another catch. This time he's touched by Jacob Pozas. But they'll blow that play dead in a 4-second violation against the Greyhounds. Hector and Betsy Avila saying they're watching this on their Fire Stick. Well, hey, thanks for watching the game, my friends. Additional coverage coming your way here on Real Sports. We got lots of coverage coming up this week. Potentially some basketball tomorrow night here in the Harlingen Leagues. Cavazos and the Greyhounds look to throw. Got a man. Corner of the end zone. Diving catch, touchdown. Reeling it in for the Greyhounds was Frankie Garcia, and a nice pitch and catch there. Makes it 52-12. That was in the shadows. Emilio might have got that one a little better than most. I'm not sure. With the magic of some editing, we might be able to put some highlight reels together out of this broadcast yet. We're going to change the camera angle for the second half. Greyhounds look for the extra point and get it. 53-12. Back after this on realsportslive.com.
A&B's Cafe is just the right spot for your lunchtime or early morning cravings, as they have a terrific menu and environment that make you feel right at home. Be sure to check out the soups and sandwiches of the day. You have to try one of their specialty coffee or cappuccinos with an assortment of flavors that's sure to meet your heart's desire. J&B Cafe also offers small catering jobs and private parties. Open daily, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Harlingen at 204 East Jackson Street. Call ahead at 956-425-5282 or stop by. It's J&B Cafe when shopping downtown Harlingen.
Back here in Harlingen, Texas, Raymondville back on the field. Thanks again for joining us. This is realsportslive.com coverage of 7-on-7 football. We had a couple of options here when we set up here to broadcast this game, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Raymondville Bearcats with the football, incomplete pass. Brings up second down. There was an angle we could have taken on the other field and had great coverage without the sun playing a big factor in this, as it's doing here. But that would have been just JV action. This was a varsity game, and it was the closest power out that we had. Now for the next game, we're going to be able to change the camera angle. We'll have a little better perspective as that sun will come into play. Offsides against Raymondville. So the Bearcats put a couple of scores on the board, but the San Benito Greyhounds with 53 points. There's Billy Watson. He doesn't know, but he's going to be getting some rosters here soon, I hope. He's getting lots of snapshots right now. He, too, is going to have the sun in a terrible angle, as we have right now. Bearcats, new quarterback in the game now for Raymondville, looking to throw the ball. Over on the left-hand side, incomplete. Brings up a third down. And fans, I can't put a fence up around that end zone to keep fans from walking in front of there, so I apologize there. They had some cones I thought we were going to put out. Bearcats of Raymondville with the ball, closing minutes here of this ball game. Looking to the right-hand side, that's overthrown, incomplete. After this game, we'll put some highlights up later on tonight or in the morning. We usually get those done late night. And that, my friends, is the end of this game. San Benito wins it convincingly, 53-12. They'll shake hands with the Raymondville Bearcats. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We got to get ready for the second one, which will be Rio Hondo taking on Lyford. Our first game of the Harlingen League is in the book here on RioSportsLive.com. San Benito wins it 53-12. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Till next time, I'm Joe Bowling. So long.